Hi, I'm Helen with Floating Yoga School. This is a 60-minute Vinyasa 2 class, and I call this my Monday night butt kicker. So even if you're not doing this on a Monday, you can pretend it's the beginning of your week. You're getting your sweat on, working hard, but also connecting, and then taking a nice chance to slow down, reset at the end of our practice. We're going to start today lying on our backs, so when you're ready, find your way onto your mat, get settled, and we'll begin. Notice where your mind is. And start to lengthen and deepen your breath. As you're lying here, all those areas of your body that are talking to you, imagine sending them a little bit more breath. And then if there's an intention you'd like to set for this practice for the next 60 minutes, this is a good time to do that. Your eyes can stay closed or gently blink them open. Extend your arms up above you. Take a full stretch, finding space through your entire body. Little wiggles of your fingers, your toes, your wrists, and your ankles. Draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Find a tight squeeze. And maybe some movement side to side or circles in the sky with your knees to massage across your low back. Take your arms out wide in T-shape, palms face down. Stack your knees right above your hips, shins on an imaginary tabletop, so they're parallel to the ground. Breathe in here. As you exhale, let your knees fall to the right without touching the ground. So engage your core to hover. You choose how low you go. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, take that to your left. Yeah, same thing, moving with your breath. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale takes you into a little bit of a twist, still hovering your knees. Back to center. And then to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, let your knees fall all the way to the ground on your right side. And then if it's okay on your neck, turn your head to look left. And try to actively move your left hip away from your left shoulder, finding more space through that side. Back through center, lift your knees, breathe in. Take it to your left all the way down to the ground as you exhale. And then turn your head to look to your right, if that's okay on your neck. Same thing here, finding more space through your side body, that right side especially. As you next breathe in, lift back to center. Place your hands behind your legs and start to rock and roll forward and back the length of your spine. Tailbone to shoulders 2 or 3 times. We'll meet in a boat pose. See if you can find some momentum to take you up there. Shins again parallel to the ground. Hands can stay behind your legs, go wide. Lift your belly button up and underneath your ribs. Relax your shoulders as if there's a string pulling your heart to the sky. Lift your chest a little bit more. Inhale here. Stay for your exhale. And then option to stay or next inhale, extend and hover, low boat. Exhale, back to boat, knees toward chest. 2 more breaths, you can move or stay. If you're moving, inhale, extend. Exhale, belly button sucks up and back. 1 more. 1 more, inhale, arms to the sky, legs straight. Exhale to tabletop, you can roll over your feet, swing your legs behind you, however you want to arrive. And then take a little time to stretch your wrists, fingertips turn to the sides or all the way back toward your knees, and then add some movement. Could be cow and cats, could be a side to side. Continue to connect to your breath. One more round. Back to neutral. Draw your knees together to touch. Right leg extends behind you, breathe in. Knee to nose as you breathe out, round through your spine. Inhale, right leg straight back like you're stamping your foot. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or shoulder, draw it out to the side. Back up, breathe in. Tuck your left toes under as you exhale. Inhale to three-legged dog, right leg moves up and back. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Allow some movement here. You can roll your ankle, you can bend and straighten through your leg, you can draw big circles with your knee to get into your hip joint. Extend your legs straight, square off your hips, breathe in. Big step forward as far as you can as you exhale. Maybe between your hands, maybe not. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, left foot steps up to meet your right. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Rise to standing, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, reach overhead. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms to the ceiling, exhale. Inhale here, more space through your sides. Keep your hands laced and then bring them behind your head, elbows wide, exhale. Lean back, open up your chest, maybe a little bit of a back bend, strong core, press your hips forward. Inhale, keep your hands as they are, exhale to a forward fold. Feel free to bend your knees, drop your belly to your thighs. And then if you want your feet a little bit wider, heel toe them out. You can gently traction your neck, take some movement side to side. If you don't like this variation with your arms, feel free to ditch it. Release your hands if they're lifted. Come halfway up, hands to shins, heart forward, slide your shoulders back. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot back first, then your left, high plank upper push-up. Little rocks forward and back. Inhale, come onto your tippy toes. Exhale, press back through your heels. Staying in that plank nice and strong, move like that. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press it back. Twice more, breathe in. Breathe it out. Really use your fingertips and your knuckles. And then we'll shift forward, hold, inhale. Lower all the way to your belly as you exhale. Elbows come close to your sides. 3 baby cobras, lift your heart, hug your shoulders together and down your back. Exhale, release. Twice more, inhale, lift, lengthen. And exhale, lower. One more time, maybe you hover your hands, breathe in. Exhale, release, child's pose, hips to heels, press it back. Knees can be wide or together. Send some breath into your back body, low back, middle back, upper back. Lift to tabletop, hands and knees. Another few rounds of breath to do whatever you like. Another wrist stretch. Maybe this time you flip your palms up, fingertips toward your knees. Maybe back to cow and cat, some sways. A combination of those two or something else entirely. Take one more round of breath, whatever you're doing. Make your way back to a neutral, regular tabletop, palms flat. Draw your knees together to touch. Extend your left leg behind you. Breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out, round through your core. Inhale, leg extends. Tap your left elbow or shoulder, knee out to the side. Extend long, breathe in. Tuck your right toes under, exhale. Inhale to 3-legged dog, up and back, left leg lifts, heel is high. And then find your movement, open up your hip, bend your knee, roll your ankle, bend and straighten, or big circles with your knee to get into your hip. Leg long, breathe in. Step forward as far as you can, breathe out. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, right foot steps up to meet your left. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, your inhale. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Stand tall, reach high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Reach overhead, arms to the sky, breathe in. Interlace your fingers as you exhale, flip your palms to the ceiling. Again, inhale here. Exhale, hands behind your head, elbows wide. Lean back a little, traction your neck, find some space through your throat and your chest. You can stay just like this, or on your next exhale, begin to dip your right elbow toward the ground, finding a little side bend. Left elbow toward the sky. You can stay, or if you want to take your left elbow toward the top right corner of your mat, find a little rounding through your upper back. Yeah, Jillian, maybe a stretch there. Back to center if you took a side bend or forward bend, inhale. Hang out here, or exhale, left elbow toward the ground, right to the sky. Stay in the side bend or a little round forward, right elbow toward the top left corner of your mat. Back to center. Release your hands to the sky, breathe in. Forward folds, breathe out. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps back first. Then your right, high plank, upper push-up. Notice that there's one foot that always wants to lead. See if you can mix it up. Inhale, shift forward, high plank, upper push-up on your tippy toes. Exhale, chaturanga, just halfway down. Right back to plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, exhale. 2 more, inhale, lifts. You can always drop your knees, exhale, lower. You can always skip this. 1 more, breathe in. And breathe out, chaturanga. Up dog, come onto the tops of your feet, lift your heart, stay here, micro bend your elbows, keep breathing, and really breathe into the front side of your body. Awesome, Claire, 1 more inhale. Downward facing dog, roll over your toes, hips to the sky. And find any adjustments here, pedal out or sway a little side to side. Beautiful, Lauren. You can always open your mouth, stick out your tongue, release some breath, release some heat. If you've got a mask, maybe not the tongue part, but flutter your lips. Feet together, big toes touch. Reach your right leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale, leg high. Tap your right elbow or shoulder, exhale. Back up, breathe in. Cross it to your left elbow or shoulder. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, step forward between your hands. High crescent lunge, rise all the way up. And the moment here to find some stability, draw your left hip forward, right hip back. You might even bend your back knee, scoop your tailbone under slightly, really engage your core, and then start to re-straighten. Try to relax your shoulders, relax your face. Yeah, nice full breaths, beautiful, Emily. 1 more inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Begin to shift your weight forward, arms wherever you like them. You're balancing on your right foot, left leg extends behind you. Try to keep your hips in the same direction as they were. Nice, Kayla. Left pinky toe turns down. Awesome, Rob. That's it, Ram. So good. Inhale. Standing splits as you exhale, hands down, leg continues to lift. It may not be super high, still early in our practice. You can always relax your head and neck. You can always find your ankle with your hands, work on balance. If you want some handstand hops, plant your palms, left leg high, right leg follows. That's it, Jillian. 1 more inhale. Forward fold, feet together, exhale. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Rise to standing, sweep your arms to the sky, big breath. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale to chair pose, sit low into your legs. Really press into your heels to turn on the back of your legs, engage glutes, hamstrings, lift your low belly, relax your shoulders. Can you go a little deeper without sacrificing alignment? Keep your chest open, your shoulders relaxed. Find a little bit more heat. One more inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Your vinyasa, as you exhale, you can plant your palms, hop back, land chaturanga, elbows bent. You can take a few push-ups, add some more heat. You can always skip this. Please feel free to make this practice yours. Awesome, Kelly. Feet together, big toes touch. This time left leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe it out. Inhale, leg high. Tap your left elbow or shoulder. Back up, breathe in. Cross it over to your right. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, step forward, rise to your high crescent lunge. Give yourself the time, the space to really feel this position, maybe something different on this side. Can you engage your glutes to create more space through your hip flexors? Can you stand a little taller through the crown of your head? Can you breathe a little deeper? One more inhale. Warrior 3 as you exhale. Keeping it pretty simple this first time through. So you're going to launch yourself forward, float your back foot. Any arm variation. Try to use your glutes, back of your leg to find that lift, but keep your heart lifted too. Yes. So good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. One more inhale. Standing splits, exhale, hands down, leg high. Feel the stretch. Notice where it's working for you. Maybe you hang out. Maybe you work balance, hands to your ankle, your calf. Maybe you work your handstand, plant your palms, take some little hops up. Sometimes less is more, so feel free to find what works in your body today. Another inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, relax head and neck. Reach up, hands high. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale to your chair pose, Utkatasana. Find that same depth and strength, and then a little bit of lightness. Breathe in. Drinking bird as you exhale, hand sweep back, lift your heels. Try to get your belly toward your thighs, so sit a little lower into your legs. Keep the openness through your chest. Feel free to adjust. If that doesn't work, skip it. If you want crow pose, maybe it's crow to chaturanga, hands to the ground. Knees climb high into your triceps. Hug your elbows in. Really engage your core and puff up through your upper back. And then you'll play with hopping back, land, elbows bent, feet back, chest forward at the same time. To your up dog. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Feet together, big toes touch, reach your right leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale, leg high. Tap your right elbow or shoulder. Back up, breathe in. Cross it to your left, fallen triangle, extend your leg, left heel flat, left arm up. For a little bit more core, really engage low belly and float your right foot. Breathe here for 2. One more inhale. Exhale, hand down, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step forward between your hands. High crescent lunge, rise up, inhale. Stay for your exhale. Another breath in. Exhale, warrior 3. Find your version. Just one breath in. Standing splits, exhale, hands down, leg high. Breathe in here, we're gonna add on. Exhale, little curtsy squat, left knee to right calf. Twice more, inhale, leg high. Exhale, curtsy squat. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Play with hovering your hands to your heart, lengthen your spine. Take a full breath. Release your hands, step your left foot back, and open up to warrior 2. Back heel pivots flat. Cartwheel your arms open. Really feel the position. Feel free to adjust. Front heel in line with back heel or arch. Make sure you can still see your right big toe. Maybe you go a little wider with your legs, longer on your mats to find a little bit more depth. As you inhale, reach your right arm forward. As you exhale, left arm above your head like you're holding a beach ball version of side angle. Strong through your obliques, try to rotate your heart even more open. You can stay right here if you feel like you want to. You can start to straighten out your right leg toward a beach ball triangle version. Next inhale, reverse warrior, bend your front knee if it's straightened, reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands, step forward, left foot meets your right, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Rise up, reach up, hands to the sky. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird, hands back, lift your heels. We got the party lights going, we're on red, so make it fiery. You can sit a little deeper, you can stay. You can always take regular forward fold. If you want to play again, crow to chaturanga, hands down. Maybe you challenge yourself by crossing and uncrossing your ankles, switching the crossing in your crow. Woo. So find your balance. And then one foot on top, and then switch. And when you're ready, hop it back. We'll meet in down dog. Please remember, you can always take something else. It's more about a shape that you can connect to your body, your breath. Less about what it actually looks like. Yeah, Rob. Feet together, big toes touch. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale, leg high. Tap your left elbow or shoulder. Back up, breathe in. Cross it to your right, fall in triangle, extend your foot. Right heel flat, right arm up. Hang out here or hover your left foot off the ground, a little bit more core, a little bit more stretch. Inhale. Exhale, hand down, knee to nose, press the ground away. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step forward between your hands. High crescent lunge, rise all the way up. Stay for your exhale, adjust and settle. One more breath in. Warrior 3, exhale, lunge forward. Just one inhale, create the length, the space. And then standing splits, exhale, hands down, leg high. Breathe in, foot a little higher. Curtsy squat, exhale, right knee to left calf. Twice more, inhale, lift. Exhale, little curtsy. Last one. Hold your curtsy squat low, hands to your heart, maybe hover your chest. Everything's optional but your breath, so make sure that's your priority. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down, right foot steps to the back of your mats. Open up to warrior 2. Play with the adjustments here. Where can you create more stability? Where can you create a sense of lightness or ease? And where's your mind right now? Inhale, left arm forward, stretch as far as you can. Exhale, right arm above your head like you're holding that beach ball. Long through both sides of your waist. Yeah, Lauren. You can stay or start to straighten out your left leg. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Next inhale, reverse warrior, left knee bends, left arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step forward, right foot meets your left, top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward folds, breathe out. Heel toe your feet out wide for your squat malasana, heels in, toes out, sit low. Hands to heart center. Imagine you could take your heart to your thumbs, slide your shoulder blades down your back, really lengthen your spine. So if you're super flexible and you can stay really low, maybe you engage your pelvic floor, your inner thighs a little bit more, and lift out of the seat a little bit. Take your right arm in front of your right shin out to the side, left arm to the sky, open up, a little bit of a twist. And then back to center, hands to your heart, breathe in. Switch sides, left hand in front of your left shin, off to the side, right arm to the sky. And release, hands to your hearts. And then to the ground for forward fold. Ragdoll variation, you can hold opposite elbows. You can bring your hands to the back of your neck like we did when we started. You can walk your hands in one direction, hips in the opposite, or even take a twist here. So tons of options. If you're on one side, bring yourself back to center, heel toe your feet in toward each other. Soften your knees. Get heavy through your tailbone and roll yourself to standing so your head is the last thing to arrive. Shrug your shoulders up, back and down. Release any tension through your upper back. Reach your arms overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, drinking bird, hands back, lift your heels. This time stay or start to squat it all the way down so that your bottom touches your heels. You can start to upright your spine, hands to your heart, shoulders above your hips. Yeah, squeeze your inner thighs. And then slowly lower your hands down and your knees down. So you might have to scoot a little bit back on your mat. You might pull your pinky toe out so all 5 toes on each foot are touching the mat. A little back of the foot stretch. Little moment to catch your breath. If it's too much, feel free to lean forward, come onto your hands, come out. We'll just take 2 more breaths. Find your way to tabletop, hands and knees. Doesn't matter if you're on your mat or off, you can tap out your legs. Or if you like a little counter stretch, working into your ankles and a little bit into your shins. We'll see if this helps, Kelly. You can sit back and then hands behind you, start to lift your knees just as much as your body allows. For me, it's more ankles, but find what works. If you're lifted, lower. Back to your tabletop, so adjust on your mat however you like. And then find a little bit of movement here. Child's pose if that's calling your name, cow and cats, a thread the needle, a head roll, some movement. You've got a good 4 rounds of breath, so if you're taking something to one side, give it a couple rounds at least, and know that you can always catch up. Two more rounds of breath. Please take your time if you're working something that needs a little bit more time. Otherwise, drop your forearms down, parallel to each other, elbows no wider than your shoulders, palms flat or hands together. They can interlace or press palms in. Walk your feet back so you're in a plank on your forearms. And then try to really scoop your tailbone under to engage your low belly. Notice what's happening with your shoulders. Slide them down your back using your lats and all your lower back muscles. And then option to stay just as you are, or option to lift to dolphin without moving your feet. So as you inhale, hips high, use your core. As you exhale, lower back down to your forearm plank. Finding a little mobility and strength through your shoulders, through your core. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 2 more. Breathe in. If you're holding static, just make your breath really strong. Exhale to lower. Last one. And then we'll take it to Sphinx pose. Drop your knees, drop your hips. Imagine hugging your shoulder blades together down your back. You can stay just like this, or you can press into your hands, lift your elbows for seal. Try to soften somewhere. Lower your elbows if they're lifted. Hands come right below your shoulders. Press up to high plank. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Pedal out. Adjust here as you like, as you need. Feet together. Big toes touch. Right leg to the sky. Breathe in. This time open up your hip. Bend your knee. A little bit of movement. Stay here, flip it for wild thing. You can drop your right foot behind you. Reach your right arm forward, press through your feet, lift your hips. Maybe right hand behind your head, lean back into your hand, open your chest and throat. Yeah, Emily. If you flipped, take it back. Strong core to support your low back. Right leg extends long, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Shift forward, puff up through your upper back. Inhale, right leg high. Tap your right elbow or shoulder, exhale. Back up, breathe in. And then cross it to your left, a little funky without extending your leg. Think fallen triangle, so left heel down, left arm up. So just a little hover, knee bent. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose, hand down, round through your upper back. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step forward between your hands. High crescent lunge, rise up, reach up. We're adding on to our flow. Stay as you exhale, find stability. One more breath in. Exhale, warrior three, this time with airplane arms out to the sides. Breathe in here. And then as you exhale, your little curtsy squat, hands to your heart, left knee to right calf. Yes, twice more. Inhale, extend, reach wide, forward and back. Exhale, get low, hands to heart. Feel your glutes turn on. One more, breathe in. And breathe it out. Hold here, inhale. Standing splits, exhale, hands down, right, left leg high. And you can stay, you can work balance, hands to your ankle, your calf, you can work your handstand. If you're handstanding, plant your palms, really use your fingers, shift forward, look between your hands, think hips over shoulders, left leg up, right leg follows. For me, it hangs out in an L for a while, eventually maybe reaches to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of your mats. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, up and back, right arm to the sky, right leg straight. Exhale, that beach ball triangle, right arm forward, left arm above your head. 2 full rounds of breath, strong legs, long spine. Inhale, reverse warrior, right knee bends, right arm up and back. To half moon as you exhale, right fingertips to the ground, a water bottle, a block if you've got one. Maybe hover. Stay active through your left leg. Feels a little bit more grounding if I look down, a little bit more challenging if I look sideways or to my top hand. One more breath in. Forward fold, hands down, feet down. Lift halfway, breathe in. Folds, breathe out. Take your feet at least hip distance apart if they're not there. Bend your right knee, right palm, or fingertips below your face, left arm to the sky. You can hang, you can take your left hand to your low back. You can reach it over your head. You can add movements, a bind, half or full. Release your hands down, lift halfway, breathe in. Second side, left knee bends, left fingertips or palm below your face, right arm to the sky. Same options, right hand stays, low back, reaches in front, forward, half or full bind. Breathe in. Exhale, release your hands down. Heel toe your feet out a little bit wider for your squat malasana. Heels and toes out, hands to your heart, sit low. Option to stay or option to play, firefly into crow. So for that one, hands to the ground, hips high. You work your hands to your calves. Shoulders come behind your knees as much as possible. This is step one. You can totally stay here, otherwise palms or fists flat. If you've got blocks, you can stand on those with your hands. Sit on your triceps, squeeze your inner thighs. Legs move forward, or you can play with tucking one foot back and then the other. Mine's a really ugly crow, so it may look the same. Yeah, child's pose, a seat, however you want to take a break. Nice, Kayla. We will meet in down dog, but there's no rush to arrive there. You choose how and when. You choose what this practice is, what it needs to be, that's it, Rob. And you might find fists down. I've got super long monkey arms, so for me I can reach. Yep, think chaturanga arms, squeeze your inner thighs. That's it, and don't be shy to fall backwards, your butt will catch you. Legs start to reach out in front as your butt reaches back. And some days it works, some days it doesn't. Downward facing dog, if you're not yet there, start to play with finding your way there. Big toes together, left leg high, breathe in. Open up your hip, bend your knee. Movement, stillness, or a flip for wild thing. Left foot behind you, left arm forward. You can stay, left hand behind your head, open up your throat, your chest even more. Back to three-legged dog. Use your core the whole time. Stay nice and supported. Left leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale, leg high. Tap your left elbow or shoulder. Back up. Cross it to your right. Take that funky version of a fallen triangle without falling your foot. So right heel flats, right arm up, knee hugs in. Yeah, so good. Breathe in. Exhale, hand down, knee to nose. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, step forward between your hands. High crescent lunge. Breathe in, reach up. Take your exhale, pause. Inhale. Warrior three, arms out to the sides, exhale. Ooh, find your balance, breathe in. And then little curtsy squat, hands to heart, breathe out, get low. Twice more, inhale, reach, extend. Exhale, work that balance, see how low you can go. Last one. You got it, inhale here. Standing splits, exhale, hands down, leg high. Work the stretch, balance, handstand, something else entirely. Two more full rounds of breath. If you're handstanding, for me, it really helps to see it in my mind, use that mind-body connection, visualize. Maybe a little hang time, maybe a simple hop up. Right foot steps to the back of your mat. Take your time if you're playing. Open up to warrior two. A moment here. Inhale, reverse triangle, left leg straight, left arm to the sky. Exhale to beach ball triangle, left arm forward, right arm above your head. 2 full rounds of breath. Can you draw your right hip slightly back? Yeah, beautiful adjustments. Inhale, reverse warrior, left knee bends, left arm to the sky. To your half moon as you exhale. Left fingertips down, right arm up. Really peel open your shoulder, your hip. Stay active through your right foot. That's awesome, Ram. Breathe, breathe, breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, relax it all down. Take a little pedal, a little sway. Find your version of ragdoll, hands to one side, the other. Hold opposite elbows or the back of your neck. Release your hands if you're lifted. If your feet are not as wide as your hips, take them a little bit wider. Come halfway up, breathe in. Same thing we did last time, bend your right knee, right fingertips or palm below your face, left arm to the sky. This time, option to stay. Half bind, left hand behind your back, find your right inner thigh, or full bind, right arm between your legs, hands connect. If you've got either versions of those, bind, half or full, you're gonna play with a bound half moon if you like. Weight into your right foot, your left foot slides or steps back, and then look so far forward, like you're gonna touch the crown of your head or forehead to the ground, that your left foot gets really light. And it's okay if it's just a little lift, a little hop or tap. When you've had enough, release. Let go of your bind. Halfway lift, breathe in. Second side, bend your left knee, left fingertips or palm down, right arm to the sky. Again, please feel free to stay. Just as good as any other version. Half bind, full bind. And if you've got one of those binds and you want to play on this side, shift your weight into your left foot. Step or slide your right foot back. Really press into your left big toe. Lean super far forward. Maybe right foot gets light. One side's always a little harder. And when you've had enough, release. Hands down. Sway your hips side to side. Heel toe your feet in toward each other. Second curl into a ball. Lift your heels, drop your bottom, round your forehead to your knees. You can stay, you can come to a seat. Cobbler's pose is where we're going next, but I'll give you some options to play if you want to take a little side curl from your crouch. You're going to hook your left elbow outside your right thigh. You can take a prayer to start, or you can bring your hands down, make a shelf, one or both elbows, lean forward so much so that your feet get light, and then play with extending your legs. Taking the leg extension, bottom leg goes out to the side, your top leg goes back as if it's reaching the back of your mat. Yeah, nice, Julian. That's it, Kayla. That's it, round. If you took one side, take it to the other. Start with your little prayer twist. Find some space there. And then hands down, make a shelf with your triceps. Lean so far forward, your feet float. Bottom leg forward, top leg back. Nice. And when that's enough, cobbler's pose. If you're not yet there, feet together, knees wide. Lengthen your spine. You can take a flat back forward if that feels good. You can certainly round forward, relax your head and neck, or a combo of the two, flat back until you want to round. Stay active in your breath, even as we slow things down a little bit physically. And then gently start to lift yourself back up. Draw your knees together back to your boat pose. Hands behind your legs, hover your shins. Arms wide if you want a little bit more. Legs straight, arms to the sky. Add a smile to your face. Even if you don't love me right now, pretend that you do. 3 more rounds of breath. Last inhale. Exhale, release your feet. Either reverse table or reverse plank. For table, knees bent. For plank, legs straight, hands behind you. I like fingers pointing toward my butt. You can certainly point them away if that's better on your wrists. Lift your hips. And then feel free to do whatever feels okay in your neck. Just don't fling it back. So if you're going to relax your head, take it slowly all the way back. Lower your bottom down. Make your way back to tabletop. And we'll take a little wrist stretch, knees slightly wider. Bring your left forearm in front of your right knee, palm facing up. So bend at your elbow. Place your right knee on top of your forearm and give yourself a massage. It's your body weight. You choose how much or how little you use. Yes, you might have to adjust the width or the length of your tabletop to get in here. And when you feel ready, you can switch sides. There's no rush. When you have done both sides, you can sit back on your heels or take a child's pose. Scan your physical body and notice how it feels right now. Check in with your mind, your thoughts. And reconnect to your full breath if you lost that awareness. Tabletop, hands and knees. To a thread the needle, right arm out and up to the sky. Roll your wrist a couple times. Thread to your left, drop your shoulder, your head down. Left hand can stay, reach in front, or wrap behind you. If you want a little bit more of an active pose, you can extend your left leg behind you like you're stamping into the wall. Bring your knee down if your foot's floating. Left hand by your face, unthread, right arm out and up, counter stretch, breathe in. Exhale, release your hands, switch sides. Left arm to the sky, roll your wrist a couple times. Thread to your right, drop your shoulder, your head down. Same options, right hand wherever it feels best. Maybe right leg extends. And when your sides feel even, release your knee if it's lifted, right hand by your face, unthread left arm out and up, breathe in. Exhale, lower. Find your tabletop for a big inhale. Feel length through your spine. Exhale into puppy pose, also known as melting heart. Walk your hands forward. You can drop your forehead, your chin, or your chest to the ground, depending on your shoulders, your upper back, and how deep you'd like to go. Walk your hands back in, tuck your toes, lift your hips for downward facing dog. Extend your right leg up and back, lift from your heel, breathe in. We're taking this to pigeon. If you'd rather do figure four on your back, please feel free to go there, especially if you have some knee stuff going on. Otherwise, right knee toward right wrist, foot wherever it lands is great. Extend your left leg. Try to even out your hips, and then just let yourself melt into this. You can stay more upright. You can come to your forearms, drop your head. Stay connected to your deep, full breaths. And use those breaths to really feel whatever's happening, whatever's going on. Last 3 rounds of breath. Please feel free to stay longer if that feels appropriate. Otherwise, begin to walk your hands back in. If you're on your back, we're going to come to seated. From your pigeon, you're going to lean into your right hand, right hip, swing your left leg all the way around. Left knee up to the sky, foot comes outside your right thigh. And I like to extend my bottom leg straight. That just feels more grounded for me. If that's true for you, right leg long, left knee is bent. Left hand behind you, right arm hugs your shin. Yeah, Jillian, you can go the other way. And then hook your elbow, whatever feels the best. Hug your shoulders together, down your back, get really light on your back fingertips. So try to lift up more through the crown of your head, and then wring out your spine. Slowly unwind, counter twist in the opposite direction, either upright or a little dip forward of your head. Nice, Emily. Back to center, uncross your legs. Place your feet on the ground like you're going to take your reverse tabletop. Hands by your sides, but make them a little bit wider than hip distance. Press into your feet and your hands. Lift your hips, breathe in. And then as you exhale, either tap your bottom to the ground or see if you can send it between your hands, round through your upper back, sucking your belly button to hover. Yeah, twice more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, little swing or tap down. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. If your bottom is hovering, stay there. Try to lift your pelvic floor, engage your low belly. Maybe lift one or both feet off the ground. Maybe not. And then find your way to downward facing dog. Pedal out here, shake out your legs. You can lift your right leg, release from that pigeon we took before. Shake it out. Or if you're ready for the second side, left leg floats high. Send your shin forward. Feel free to come onto your back again for figure four. Always find the version that's most supportive for you. True sign of an advanced practice, whatever that means, is adapting and modifying for your body, for your experience, and for what you want and need in the moment. Remember your breath. Remember why you came to your mat today, what you need out of these last few minutes. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. Stay longer if things need to even out or you want to hang out. Otherwise, walk your hands in. If you're on your back, come up to your seat. From your pigeon, weight moves into your left hip, left hand. Swing your right leg around. Set up for your twist. For most of us, right knee high, maybe left leg extends. If you did that side already, switch it up. Right hand behind you. Twist toward your bent knee, or your top knee, I should say, if both knees are bent. Feel the length through your spine and feel that gentle wringing out without forcing. Unwind, counter twist in the opposite direction, upright or a little fold forward. Back to center. Extend both legs if you need to adjust a little bit forward on your mats. Reach your arms forward and start to slowly roll through your spine all the way down onto your back. So use your core to slowly break, accentuate one vertebra and then the next. When you get to the bottom, stretch your arms over your head, extend your legs really long. Big breath in. Flutter your lips, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, let something go. Once more, full inhale. Exhale, release. Notice what else your body is craving before final rest. Perhaps that's a happy baby, a back bend, another twist. Take your time and move into those last shapes. You've got a few minutes, so no rushing. I challenge you to stay present with whatever is going on from now until we exit this practice. When you do feel ready, your final resting shape can be any, as long as you can feel a sense of support, a sense of surrender. Lift your heart and snuggle your shoulders down your back if you're on your back. Let your face be relaxed, your eyes softly closed. Let your breath do what it does. Same with your mind. Thoughts will probably come and go. Resist the urge to attach. And try to stay in a state of observation, simply noticing what comes up. Notice where in your body you feel your breath. Begin to add small movements to reawaken. Maybe stretch your arms above you, find a full body extension. And with your eyes closed, turn to one side. Pause there for a moment. And then make your way up to a comfortable seat. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Thank yourself for making the time in your day to get on your mat, to be in your body, to move and breathe and connect. And thank you all for sharing your energy with me and with the rest of us. For doing your part to make the world a better place. If we all did yoga, imagine how wonderful things would be. Lift your thumbs between your eyebrows. And we'll bow our heads together. Namaste. Please take your time getting up, and I hope that I see you soon.